Honey, hi Rosie, you're on the internet right now. Yeah, you was on the internet. You was on the internet so everybody can see your beautiful, beautiful, pretty, pretty face. Rosie is looking for her forever home. She's having a hard time because she's got stranger danger. And Rosie, what does that mean? What does that mean? Here, honey, can you come up here so everyone can see how pretty you are? So when Rosie meets strangers, she immediately goes into fear and she stiffens up her body language, growls and barks, 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 barks. And it's a scary bark, but she's not ever actually used her teeth on anybody. But, you know, I'm not forcing her to have interactions with people that she doesn't know. So part of her future adopters, part of what they're going to have to do is to manage her introductions to strangers. So what that looks like is if somebody is coming to visit your home, you can't just bring them in. You'll have to take Rosie outside, go for a walk around the block, tell your friend who's visiting, the stranger, toss some treats on the ground, and let Rosie get used to the idea that there's a new person that's going to enter your home. And then when you get back home, have the new person walk in first. And then at that point, you may have to just put Rosie in like a back guest bedroom or something if she's not ready to meet strangers in your home. We had met with a dog trainer last weekend. And the dog trainer basically said Rosie would do best in a home with a confident dog because she needs another dog to look for cues to. So if there's a confident, friendly dog in the home already, Rosie's going to look to that dog for cues like, oh, are these strangers safe? Are they good? Should I be scared? Right, Rosie? And Rosie is going to need a house with a yard because right now she's too stressed to go on leash walks in public where there's a lot of strangers. So she probably needs a home with no children. And the only reason I say that is she will get used to the children who live in the home. But children have lifestyles where friends come over after school. And this is where adults may not be home. So she definitely needs a home with no children because all the introductions to new people entering the home have to be done in a certain way. Once she bonds with someone, I would say she'll bond with a new person, new home in like 24 hours. When she bonds, she's like lovely. Like this is how she's been with me after 24 hours of staying with me. She's so affectionate. She's so lovely. She lets me do anything. Look at that. I can lift your lips up. Show your teethies. I can touch your paws. But this is because she now knows me and trusts me. So she is very loyal once she bonds with people and trusts them. She's very suspicious of strangers. You was suspicious. You say, I suspicious of strangers. Yes. You don't like them. They scare me, and I got stranger danger. So, and she's very young, too. I think the shelter thought she was 1.5 to 2. And you can see she's got a little tartar, but she does not act like a 2-year-old. She acts like a puppy. You act like a puppy all day long. You was a puppy. She loves toys. She has 1,000 toys, and it's not enough. She needs more. She loves toys. She's also very vocal, so like she probably can't be a dog that you can leave out in your backyard if you're not around, because if there's any sounds from your neighbor, she's gonna bark, 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 woof, woof, woof. She was barking a lot today. She heard, I I think, a gardener in a neighbor's yard. And then she heard the neighbor dogs. And then she heard, I don't know, was there a pool guy at one of the neighbors? Today was a very loud day. She was like, woof, 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 woof. Yes, I was imitating you. I said, woof, woof, woof. Yes. Do you think it's funny that I was imitating you? Oh, I'm getting kisses on my face. Oh my God. I'm getting kisses all over my face. Anyway, Rosie really needs a very understanding home. Oh, honey, don't fall off the couch. She needs a very understanding home with somebody who does not have children, someone who's got a house and a yard, because she's not at this point ready to go on walks until she works with a whoops. Oh my goodness. Hang on, honey. Whoop. Oh. Goodness. Whoop. Honey, I know you're giving me free facials on my face. You was giving me facials all over my face. Yes. I don't need to go pay lots of money. I get free facials from Puppy Rosie. But she needs someone who's going to be able to manage her introductions to strangers and be really responsible about it. And work with a force-free dog trainer. We would love to sponsor a few sessions with a force-free dog trainer with whoever adopts Rosie. And the reason a force-free dog trainer is the only way to go, because when you're dealing with a dog that's got fear or is nervous, balance training, which they use aversive methods at times, is going to make her fear worse. You cannot help a nervous, fearful dog gain confidence through aversive methods. It has to be all force-free. So, Rosie, so what are we going to do with you? That's a tall order. We got to find you the perfect home, and they're hard to come by. Rosie, that's a pretty tall order. You know, our adoptions are slow to begin with, but where you going, honey? Like we're getting less applications than normal, and the applications we've been getting are from people who want easy dogs. We have a lot of dogs who are not easy right now. The only easy dogs we have right now are Sandy's puppies, Mr. Pickles and Laguna. And they're not spaniel-y in any way. Everyone else has something. Like, what are you doing under there? Are you under the desk? What's going on? What's going on, Miss Beautiful Rosie? Miss Beautiful Rosie. So, thing is, dogs like Rosie, they're going to need a lot of training and effort, but boy, the reward is going to be big. Whoever puts time and energy into training her and socializing her is going to get rewarded big time, because she's so sweet. She's such a sweet girl. And she's just looking for people. She's just looking for someone to understand her and accept her for where she is. Anyway, Rosie. All right, well, that's the story on Miss Beautiful Rosie. She is so lovely when she's in her bubble. Like right now, she's in her little bubble. Where are you going, ma'am? Rosie, excuse me. Hi. There's that beautiful girl. Like right now, she's in her little bubble where she feels safe. And she knows me, and she knows the people that visit here. And she feels safe. But as soon as we get her outside in public, she's fearful, nervous, barking. There's her butt. Hi. Hello, beautiful. Achoo! Here, do you want to come up here again? There we go. Okay. Well, maybe spread the word, everyone. You might know someone who's looking for a sweet girl. I mean, seriously, she's perfect when she's in the home with people she knows. Potty trained. Wow. But out in public and meeting strangers, if you bring strangers into your home, that's where there's going to be problems. So anyway, spread the word if you know anyone who might be patient and willing to work with a force-free dog trainer. Because this girl's so worth it, and she's a young girl. She just missed out on that socialization as a puppy. And that's never the fault of the dog. That's the fault of the breeder. Right, Rosie? It's not your fault. You didn't get socialized. It is not your fault. And you was so perfect otherwise, other than your stranger danger, you was perfect. Yes. I swear she understands English. She looks so intelligent. Like she's listening to me when I talk to her. Rosie, I think you is very intelligent and you're very beautiful. Spread the word for Rosie, everyone. If you want to learn more about her, go to campcocker.com. You can read her bio, see more pictures and videos. You can read about our adoption process. Rosie is in the Los Angeles region. We don't ship dogs. All adopters, no matter where they live, have to travel to where the dog is to meet them and adopt them in person. And especially, I mean, it's so important. It's so important for any dog you might adopt that you go meet the dog in person before you adopt, but especially for a dog that's fearful of strangers. So, Rosie, any last words? Anything you'd like to say before we wrap this up? Say, please help me find my forever home. I was waiting for a forever home. I got lots of love to give. Okay, thanks for spreading the word for Rosie, everybody. Thank you so much. Thank you.